Imagine a reality where you are the only thing that truly exists. Welcome, my friends, to the fascinating world of solipsism. This is a philosophical theory, a perspective if you will, that suggests that the only thing you can truly be sure of is your own existence. It's an extreme form of skepticism that questions the very fabric of reality as we know it. Solipsism is not just a word you'd encounter in a highbrow philosophical debate. It's a concept that has profound implications, influencing how we perceive the world around us and how we understand our place within that world. This theory places you, the individual, at the very center of everything. It proposes that the universe, in all its vastness and complexity, is only as real as your perception of it. In the world of solipsism, you are the center of the universe, the only true reality. Nestled in the annals of philosophy, solipsism has its roots deep and wide. This radical perspective, this extreme form of skepticism, has been contemplated and mulled over by countless thinkers since antiquity. From the ancient Greeks to contemporary philosophers, the seeds of solipsism can be traced back to the age-old philosophical conundrum: if a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? This quandary encapsulates the core of solipsism, questioning the existence of a reality independent of one's own mind. Throughout history, philosophers have pondered this theory, each adding their own layer of understanding, their own interpretation. They have wrestled with the implications, the paradoxes, the startling revelations that arise from such a viewpoint. Some thinkers have been drawn to the audacity of solipsism, the sheer boldness of its stance. Others have recoiled, finding it too jarring, too unsettling. Though radical, solipsism has been a subject of contemplation for thinkers across the ages. How does solipsism stand when juxtaposed with other philosophical theories? This question leads us into a fascinating exploration of the contrasts and comparisons between solipsism and other philosophical frameworks, such as realism, idealism, and existentialism. Let's begin with realism. Realism asserts that there is an objective reality that exists independently of human perception or belief. It champions the idea that the world around us is not merely a product of our minds, but a tangible physical entity that can be explored and understood. In stark contrast, solipsism proposes that the only certainty is one's own mind, rendering any supposed external reality irrelevant or non-existent. Next, we have idealism. Idealism posits that reality is fundamentally mental or spiritual in nature. It suggests that our experiences and perceptions construct the world around us. While solipsism and idealism may seem similar on the surface, they diverge significantly. Idealism acknowledges a collective reality shaped by multiple minds, while solipsism insists on the existence of a single mind, your own. Finally, let's consider existentialism. Existentialism emphasizes individual existence, freedom, and choice. It asserts that individuals create the meaning and essence of their lives, rather than it being dictated by society or religious dogma. Solipsism, on the other hand, takes this idea of individualism to an extreme, suggesting not just that we create our own meaning, but that we create our entire reality. These comparisons highlight the singularity of solipsism within the philosophical landscape. It pushes the boundaries of skepticism to their limits, questioning the very existence of an external world. It is a theory that, while challenging to embrace, offers a unique perspective on reality and our understanding of it. Solipsism, with its radical skepticism, presents a stark contrast to other philosophies that affirm the existence of a reality independent of the self. What does it mean for us if solipsism holds true? Well, let's dive into the implications of this philosophical theory. If we accept solipsism, it dramatically shifts our understanding of reality, knowledge, and existence. It's like being handed a pair of glasses that suddenly makes the world look entirely different. Here's the thing. Solipsism challenges our basic assumptions about the world. We tend to believe that the world around us is real, tangible, and consistent. We believe in the existence of other minds, other experiences, and a shared reality. But solipsism throws a wrench in these beliefs. It suggests that the only thing we can be certain of is our own consciousness. Everything else might just be a figment of our imagination, a projection of our mind. The implications of this are far-reaching. It means that all knowledge becomes subjective, grounded solely in our personal experience. Objective truths may not exist. The objective world as we know it may not exist either. The chair you're sitting on, the music you're listening to, the city bustling outside your window, they might all be constructs of your mind. And what about other people? If solipsism holds true, then the existence of other minds becomes a big question mark. We can't truly know if others possess consciousness, if they're more than just characters in the narrative spun by our minds. This could lead to a sense of profound loneliness, the notion that we're alone in our mental universe. But it also leads to a radical rethinking of our place in the world. If everything is a projection of our mind, then we're not just passive observers. We're the creators of our own reality. We're the playwright, director, and audience of our life's drama, all rolled into one. It's an unsettling thought, isn't it? But also intriguing. It's a theory that forces us to question, to explore, to think beyond the confines of our everyday assumptions. If solipsism is true, it fundamentally changes how we perceive the world and our place in it. Solipsism, an intriguing yet unsettling philosophy, compels us to question the very fabric of our perceived reality. As we reflect on solipsism, we journey back to its core. It's a philosophy of extreme skepticism, asserting that nothing outside one's own mind can be known with certainty. A radical perspective indeed that challenges us to reconsider the very nature of our existence. Solipsism stands in stark contrast to other philosophical theories. While others encourage us to seek truth and understanding in the external world, solipsism insists that the only sure reality is within us. It forces us to confront a potentially unsettling question. What if everything outside our own consciousness is merely an illusion? As we wrap up our exploration, let's ponder this. If you were the only mind that exists, what would that mean for your understanding of reality? Could you ever truly know that you are not alone?